Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-February 2022 General Tarot update. It's Raina here. Oh man. This deck is, what's the name of this deck? The Tarot, what's it called? Not Tarot Spirit, but anyway, whatever, Light Seers Tarot. And it has like a good cardstock. It's just that it's matte finish, means non-glossy, and so it's very, it can be hard to pick up a little bit sometimes. But I really like a good cardstock. When you get a new deck and you look at it and it's real flimsy, it's like kind of a bummer, you know? Got to have that quality so it's going to last. All right. So the heart of the matter is the Hermit card. And this is a card in this deck, you know, there's like that soul-searching quality that this figure is kind of alone. There's a real connection to solitude with this card. And that's because that's when you hear your inner voice, when you're alone, not when you're having people's opinions of what you need to do about a particular situation come up for you. And there might be some like important situation that you are doing this soul searching. I guess it's always possible that you are on a spiritual quest. Pluto in your sign in that final year, that, you know, until 2023, that I think it kind of intensifies, and we can see it in world events too, where it's like the finale, and builds up to that finale. So the Hermit card is also connected to Virgo, which is another earth sign. So if there's somebody that you're thinking about, crushing on, dealing with, then that might be the case. In the past position, we have the Emperor card, which is numbered 4 in the Major Arcana, actually the 5th card, but number 4. And this is a card of law and order, and it can be someone who's an Aries, although I would say your sign, I connect it more to your sign. I don't know. I've said this before, and someone said to me, yeah, I connect it with Capricorn too. But that cardinal energy, but especially that sense of somebody who is very black and white about their values and their ideas in life. And so if this is someone, this can be the father, the authority figure, but in terms of your own life, it can simply be that you are getting your life in order, and the Hermit could be going along with that, like if you feel you need a major overhaul. But if this is like someone that you're dealing with, yeah, it could be an Aries person. And this person might be in the military or a police officer, because that's also associated with, I think, Mars occupations. That's my guess about why they're, it's connected to those things. But if you think about it, people who gravitate towards those positions tend to be very authoritarian, and like, this is right and this is wrong. So that kind of attitude is not necessarily going to turn you off, because you're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn kind of goes along with that authoritarian view of life. So I don't know how this relates to you, but just leaving that there. And then the higher message, or the spiritual lesson in this, is the Ten of Wands, which is the idea of carrying more than your burden. See, they show the beast of burden, but it's like the beast has to carry most of the burden. What that says to me in relationships, or even like an employment situation, is that it could be something where you are maybe you are dealing with someone who doesn't want to yield, who's always has to be in control. Like, yeah, that's really what I meant too, is that the emperor can be a controlling person. And so you, with the hermit, it could be taking that kind of break from that relationship, or maybe if you're married, to separate. And when you look at the relationship, you may see that you were doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the relationship. So it's something that people don't always see it when they are in the thick of things. That's why I say when you are alone, that's when you can really get a good handle on what is truly going on in that situation. What crosses you is the Nine of Wands. This is a card of, you see that they show this fence, and that is a card of boundaries. So maybe you have allowed somebody, and this could be in the workplace as well, like an authority figure, to kind of have too much control over you. Maybe you've gone too far, like in the workplace, that you've gone above and beyond. And what I noticed, because I had this experience myself, and I wasn't being a doormat, I knew that I had stepped into a situation because of other circumstances in life where I said, I'm just going to have to do whatever is asked of me. I mean, I knew that I was going to be very cooperative in that situation because I wanted to, establish myself. And when you're doing that very, with full awareness, that's a totally different story. It's really when you are doing something out of force of habit because you're fear-based and you're afraid, oh, if I say no, they're not going to keep me. Or if I don't accept responsibility for everything, if I don't allow this person to control me in a personal, like in a relationship, then that person may leave me. And so boundaries are like so important. They really are what people need to do. And sometimes we get in this habit. If I always say, like, these inner planets that you might have, if you have Mars and Pisces, this can be like a chronic issue for you where you find it hard to assert yourself, even though you are a cardinal sign, you're a Capricorn. Of course, you could have a moon in Pisces, you could have some other influence that would give you that kind of nature that doesn't stand up for itself enough. And it's so important. What's coming in is the Ace of Cups, and this has a very soft energy. It's a new energy that is connected to heart and water and love. And so it might be that you have decided, we have two aces here, so there's like the fresh new energy coming in. If you can solve the problem in that top row. And another thing too is if you are going through some kind of a spiritual situation, Capricorn, or like a spiritual awakening, let's call it, then you may have this need to be more, you might be naturally more contemplative, and this vibe of the Emperor just kind of rubs you the wrong way. So the Ace of Cups is some kind of either new relationship, maybe this is a new job that is heart-centered. And with the Ten of Wands, you may be working so much that it threatens your well-being. So you really want to take advantage of that, and to take advantage of, or pay attention is what I meant to say, to, where are you siphoning, where's your energy being siphoned? Maybe it's this demanding person. Ace of Cups can be that this person, that this new energy is coming in that favors new relationships, or if you're making space for a new relationship to come in by leaving an old one. I'm not saying that this is happening, within the month of February. I'm saying these might be the themes that are going through your life in one way or the other. But there's might be a new job that's heart-centered. And the outcome is the Ace of Swords. And I got this for another sign. And I just love that, the light pouring in, maybe to the pineal gland, to really be the higher mind of knowing what you need to do, like connecting with the higher self. But this is a card of new ideas coming to you, mental clarity, new thoughts of what you're going to do about a particular situation, and that everything that is manifest in the physical comes from thought. So that's the catalyst, are these new thoughts. And sometimes we're thinking the same old thoughts and they're being recycled. That once we hold on to a new thought, and it's a very, what I would call a holistic thought. It's not coming from a reactionary part of us, or it's not fear-based. It's just something that it's almost like this knowing. Then we have that path cleared for us. And we may not have everything, our ducks in a row, but that we at least have this ideal to work towards. So that is a great first step. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care.